What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, SplinterPOV. Shout out to the Point of View crew. Shout out to the joiners. Yes, I do indeed apologize for lagging on the videos. Been about a week since I uploaded, but let me remind you, why am I yelling? Last week of school, been in school 9 months. This is the last week, and it's been crazy. You know, I've had like 3 exit interviews. They called today at 11 o'clock. Hello, it's for exit interview. I was like, I already did that one. No, this is the other one. I already did that one too. If we proceed with this one, it's going to be my third one. Let's proceed. Let's do it. All these exit interviews, and there's this class. It's called CCS or something like that. And it's just a resume class. It doesn't have a teacher. It just pops up on your iPad, and you're expected to complete it and like turn it in, follow the instructions. I didn't even know they assigned it to me. So I looked and I saw they assigned it to me and gave me an F because I never completed it. So I have to get it reassigned. There's 5 different people I could talk to fix this thing for me. And they won't answer their phone. I start at the very top, call the first one, second. Then I just get to the bottom. Number 5 won't answer. Right back to number 1. And the first one, I'm like, hi, hello. Can you please contact me about this class? You know, and after a while, third, fourth call, it's like, I need to do this class. But finally, someone contacted me, had a nice long chat, and everything figured out. That's why I'm lagging on the videos, man. But last day of school is literally Thursday. And I mean, after them, I'm just gonna do the damn thing. I plan on doing videos. Hey, and if you don't believe me, keep it to yourself. Just wait for me to not do it, then talk shit. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 videos in a row. And some people are trying to get on my arse because they said, hey, you said you can do videos every day. No. I said I was going to do videos every day for the rest of the month. And this is at November, towards the end. There's only 6 days in November, and I'm like, videos every day for the rest of the month. Okay, there's only 6 days in the rest of the month, but be that as it may, I did 5 videos in a live. So, hey, I'd say I fulfilled that promise. So let me get to Thursday, man. Let me just finish this school once and for all, and then we're just going to freaking boom. Whoa, can't see it, man. Because I got a lot of good ideas. But let's kick this video off right here, right now. Yes, there is tension, problems, more often than not, between NorCal and SoCal Woods. It shouldn't be like that because we are usually, I'm going to say more often than not, but I hate to repeat myself. We are usually, 9 times out of 10, the smallest car. We're outnumbered. So for us to separate, be straight foolish. And now we don't really do it in times of war, obviously. I mean, we don't. If there's a riot, we come together. Or if a SoCal Woods getting jumped, of course, NorCal Wood will jump in and vice versa. But it's in times of peace, when everything's cool and everyone's just hanging out and chilling. That's when to separate and just hang out in their own cars. Worst I ever seen was Mule Creek Level 1. My very first violation was still active. CR was active. I went to CR Gym Level 3 for CTQ. Then went to Mule Creek Level 1. And let me tell you this, Sacramento and NorCal was straight set, tripping hard. Hardcore set tripping, man. Hardcore. Sac had it sewed up, and if you weren't from Sac, you basically had nothing coming. They would show love to Modesto, Stockton, Cocoa, Butte County. I mean, show love and have spreads. But no, basically, if you were not from Sacramento, nothing coming. And if you're a SoCal white boy, good luck. You really had nothing coming then. And there's a Southsider from EMF. Game from Los Angeles. His homies kicked him to the curb because he was hitting for the North Daniels at his work. They told him, don't be hitting for them. I don't even know why they said that, though. I mean, he was breaking them off. It was good for their, what's the word I'm looking for? Economy. To be bringing that stuff in and them having that stuff, and just whatever. No, quit hitting for him. And he still did it. And instead of disciplining him or like beating him up or moving him, they just made him quit his job and then had him on the shine. Had nothing to do with them. And he started hanging out with the SoCal Woods, kicking back with us all the time. And one day, the NorCal Woods are having a big spread. Big spread. They're all standing around. And I mean, they had stuff you couldn't even get at a store. Grey Poupon. Straight barbecue chicken ribs. Do chickens have ribs? They had chicken ribs, dude. I don't even think you can get those. They had them. Is that sushi, brother? Chicken wings? What do you guys got going on over here? Must be nice. Big old spread. Of course, it's just NorCal. So SoCal over in the corner. Doing the damn thing. Still doing our own spread. May not be as nice. But that's when the Southside from EMF said, I can't believe, people are treating you like this. And I said, dude, look how people are treating you. If anyone could believe it, it should be you. Because, I mean, you're straight is invisible as far as they're concerned. I don't even see you, homeboy. Starting to shine. So, yeah, I think you get it. Be that as it may, though, man. So, but, the maddest, what would make me the maddest, though, is every weekend or every other weekend, the Sacramento car would send this dude from San Francisco, the San Francisco Wood, around to all the Sacramento Woods and break them off a little piece of black. All of them. Every weekend or every other weekend. Now, my bunkie whip was from Sacramento, but he didn't mess around. He didn't want nothing to do with it. He was doing 10 years. Vehicle manslaughter is his first term. He had a wife. He just wanted to do his time, get out, and go home. So he'd bring it to him, and he'd say, no, I don't want it. And they'd say, well, just take it and sell it, put some food in your locker. It's like, I got food in my locker, I don't want nothing to do with it. And I'd say, dude, take it and give it to me, bro. What's wrong with you? No, I don't want to get in trouble. Man, you're not going to get in trouble if they give it to you and you give it to me, unless there's a cop hiding under the bunk and he jumps up, and at that point, I'll take the fall, homeboy. But I don't think it's going to happen. No, I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, whatever. The one time he's gone at visit, and I'm kicking back over in the bed area, and I see that dude from San Francisco walking around all the bunks, bringing people off, gets up to my bunk, where's Whip? He's not here to visit. I go, here, give it to me, though. I'll give it to him. He said he wanted it. He said to go ahead and grab it from you if you were to come by. He did want to go ahead and fill up his locker and, give it to me. He's like, oh, brother, I would if I could. If it was mine, I'd give it to you. I have to just give it to Whip. I can't give it to you. If it was mine, I would. I said, if it was yours, you'd be OD'd on the bathroom floor, bro. Come on, miss me. But that dude from San Francisco ended up getting in trouble his damn self. Stole from somebody, and they wanted him. He took off running, and he climbed a tree. They had a couple of trees on the yard. He climbed this tree, but you're still like eye level with his feet. I mean, he wasn't that high up. And they said, come down from there, or we're going to cut your toenails to the cuticle till they bleed. I don't know how they got him down. I don't know if they cut his toenails or not. But because of me, yeah, they were set tripping hard when I was there at Mule Creek. And you can't get mad. You can't be like, oh, what, you don't want to be my friend? Oh, you don't want to share your stuff with me? I mean, they want to separate and not kick it with you. Then do it, man. Do the damn thing. Do you, bro. So, yeah, who cares about all that? One time, trip on this, I'm in county jail. These two NorCal Woods come driving into Kern County Jail. They're from Mendocino County, up where they grow a lot of weed. And that's what happened. They're bringing weed from up north down south. They're going to go through Bakersfield to L.A. Got pulled over in Bakersfield. Got. Ended up in Kern County Jail. I'm an A5. And one of them was an A5 with me. One of them was an A4. And they would talk under the door. Loud. They rubbed everybody the wrong way as soon as I got there. They're just so loud and they're just so demanding. And they'd tell these fantastical stories under the door. Because you can talk under the, it's a door and you can talk under it. Perfectly fine. You can just sit there and just, there they are, right on the other side door. And you're talking. Kind of have to yell a little bit so other people could hear you. And they'd be telling loud stories, knowing other people could hear. Like, dude, remember when 4 guys jumped me and I grabbed one and threw him at the other 3? And I beat them all up and they all fell down? I'm like, I thought that was The Undertaker on WWE ring championship level 3 or whatever the hell it was. I don't know. And then Undertaker, was that you, dog? Shit. Fantastical stories. Remember when they tried shooting at me with 2 AK-47s and I came flipping over a car and I grabbed both of them and I hit them with a stock? Remember that? It's like, come on, dog. No one remembers that. Or yeah, everyone remembers that. That was Die Hard Part 2. Fantastical stories. And I don't even want to tell this part. Okay, I'll say that part later. I don't know how they managed to pull it off, but somehow they moved over. And that's hard to do, to tell a cop, hey man, I'm at A4, I want to go to A5. They pulled it off. They got the cops somehow. I don't know if they're like, look, we're from up north, we're homies, we're brothers, whatever. I don't know if they're like, let us, we want to, So the cops did the bed move. Brought another dude over from A4 into A5 where I'm at. Now they're together, and now they're really loud and demanding, and everyone's like, whoa, just rubbing us the wrong way, brothers. So they came in, and it wasn't good enough that they were in the same pod together. No, they had to be cellies. And so they got assigned 2 different cells, but they want to move in together. So they basically went ahead with the bed move. Went in there, told this old man who's living with one of them, hey, you got to move out, go down over here to this other cell. I'm moving in here. We're like, whoa, pump the brakes. What do you mean? You guys just can't go around coming here doing bed moves. We'll get at the cop. We'll make it happen. We want to be cellies. Like, this dude has to go. And, like, they're getting a bed move done. So in order for us to maintain some kind of control, they wanted to move in this cell. Let's say it was 108. We made them go in 103. Since there were 2 different cells like this, we said they'd go like that, we made them go like this. Fine, live together. But instead of being in this cell like you want, nah, both you guys got to go down and be in this cell. That's it. The bottom line says it's going to happen, period. To maintain control, because they're doing too much, going too fast, being too loud. Like this our county jail. What are you guys doing? They're acting off the hook, man. Guarantee you a couple Bakersfield boys or Kern County boys went up, they're county jail acting like that. They'd have a problem with the dude. You have to have, like, I don't know, respect might be too strong a word. Yeah, you have to respect when you go to another person's county, man. If I went into, Ventura County, Fresno County, I wouldn't be running around trying to get control. I'd be just posted up kicking it. Represent Bakersfield to the fullest. I'd post up and kick it anyway. But I would not be buck wild, loud, and trying to get a leadership position. All eyes on me, telling fantastical stories. No, I'd just be like, that's what they should have been doing. But they weren't. So now they're sillies, and they're loud and crazy. No one's really liking them. And this is the part of the story that I don't really want to tell because it kind of makes me sound, I don't know. But I have to tell it. Look, they had this weird greeting they do to each other. What's up, dog? One would say, hey, dog. The other one would say, dog, cat, dog. They did it all the time. Brr, brr, pop, pop. Dog. dog, cat, dog, brr. And I'm not going brr. Sometimes if you go brr after somebody's name, it's like you're blasting at them. No, I'm not doing the brr. That's what they'd say. Hey, dog, 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 cat, dog, pop, pop, brr. Dude, and it was so annoying, but it was so attention-grabbing, like I couldn't ignore it. No matter what I was doing on my pod, or what I was doing, if I heard dog, dog, I'd look. What up, dog, cat, dog, and I couldn't ignore it. And even sometimes I would, in my head, because it sounded like an unfinished song, it'd be like, hey, dog, 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 cat, dog, see dog run, dog get ball. That's what I start saying in my head. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm sensory deprived. You're in jail, everyone's wearing the same clothes, it's all like a blog tan. You're reading some books and talking, but you're not, your sensors aren't getting rubbed, bro. You're not getting very much information, and so your brain wanders, or mine does, and I'd be in my cell reading, and I'd get bored of reading, put the book down, and I'd be like, dog, 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 cat, dog, see dog run, dog get ball. I don't know why, I just would. And my son would be like, you okay? But yeah, why? And one time, I seriously would. I'd say it in my head sometimes, because it sounded like, I didn't like, it sounded unfinished. What up, dog, 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 cat, dog? I needed some more, so I said, see dog run, dog get ball. Fuck it. Makes sense to me. And one time we're playing pinochle. And they're walking around, hey, they said it. Hey, dog, 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 cat, dog. And I said, see dog run, dog get ball. And they go, what? And I go, huh? They go, what do you mean? I go, nothing. I don't know. And later, like, dude, and they took it to disrespect. And I was like, no disrespect. It's just like, I can't really explain it to you. Just like, it kind of sounds like an unfinished song. Same way I'm trying to explain it to you guys. I kind of had to, like, roughly explain to them. It just made me sound crazy. Like, here, take half a Xanax, dude, and call us later, Splinter. I don't know why. And I don't always do that. Don't be afraid to talk to me. Like, if I talk to Splinter, is he going to, like, if I give him a sentence, is he going to turn it into a song in his head? Like, yeah, I'm coming over later, Splinter. Coming over later. See you later, Gator. You're an alligator. No, I don't do that. Just, but damn. Dog, 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 cat, dog. I couldn't help but say, see dog run, dog get ball. And I said out loud, they took a disrespect. They didn't like me and rubbed off. And there'd be like some mad dog. And I knew if this shit were going to go down, they're going to like try to rush this, they'd come for me first. They didn't like me. Whatever. And they kind of slipped by me too. But they tried to get my celly to rush me. I had this younger celly. And he would always, I don't know why, I caught him doing it a couple times. I slept on the bottom rack. When you're in the bottom rack, they give our lunch into us in a paper bag. You dump the lunch out, you split the paper bag, and you stretch it. And you twist it. Stretch and twist. So you have like a plastic line. You can turn that one little plastic lunch bag into a long plastic line. Tied up under your bunk, you hang your underwear, your socks, you hang your towel, you hang stuff on it. And at the end of my bunk, I had a line with a towel there. It would dry. That's where I'd hang it to dry. Well, this fool, he would bust a leak or wash his hands, whatever, and dry his hands on my towel. I caught him doing it. I seen him doing it, and then I'd come back and my towel would be rumpled. Like you know how it is. You've done a lot of cell living. Everything's clean, straight, organized, towel nice, not crumpled and like half partial wet. Like, how'd it get like this? Like, who's been sleeping in my bed? Who's been eating my oatmeal? Who's been, drying their hands on my towel? So, and I seen him do it, and I said, dude, quit washing your hands, drying on my towel. If you do it again, I'm going to make you wash my towel out in the day room. You're going to do my laundry in front of everybody. And I know it sounds like a funny punishment, because like, hey, I'm mad at you for getting your hands wet and touching my towel. So therefore, take my towel, get it soaking wet, and put your hands all over it. No, like a weird punishment. But think about it. He had his hand on his Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So he's touching his junk, and then over to my towel. I'm not feeling it, dude. Like, keep your hands off my towel. So those dudes, NorCal Woods, saw that, heard it, came pushed up on him and said, dude, we heard that, and Splinter totally disrespects you, and you need to rush him, you need to just take off on him. If that happened in our county jail, whatever, we'd make you do it. You're going to have to rush him, he disrespected you. But the thing about it, we did in the privacy of our own cell. What are you guys doing, eavesdropping? You guys like, who's the weirdo now? Like, what the fuck, you guys are like, how'd you guys overhear that? I wasn't totally loud. It's in our cell, mind your own business. So, but it's not like I did out in the day room. And even if I did. Anyways, they tell him, rush Splinter, dude. And so, he's a youngster, and he normally wanted to find me, so they put him in a weird position, and I'm over on the phones, trying to get through a phone. Old lady not answering, damn it, she don't have a car. Where the hell's she been? Like, what the hell? So I hang up for like the 5th time, she's not answering, and he comes and sits down across from me, and he's shaking a little bit. I'm like, what's up, homeboy? And he's like, Splinter, man, you disrespected me, you gotta apologize, so we gotta get down. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? And I could look over her shoulder, and I could see the NorCal Woods, they're like, sitting at a table, and I'm like, what's this? He goes, when you yelled at me and you said I was going to have to do your laundry. I said, no, dude, I didn't disrespect you. You disrespected me, remember? You disrespected me by drying your hands off on my towel. Isn't that disrespect? And I don't owe you an apology. You owed me an apology. And do you remember you apologized? And then I accepted your apology. So there's no problem between us. I didn't disrespect you. Remember, you disrespected me. Things are cool, though. I accept your apology. You said you're not going to do it again. Don't be a pump-up case. Nothing worse in prison than someone pump you up. If you didn't felt like that we had a problem, we walked away, we shook hands, everything was good, there's no problem, and you let them create a problem by pumping you up. Don't do that, bro. Don't shot them the bird. I turn around, look at them, fool. I go, look at them watching us, trying to get us fighting. Show them the bird. We already didn't like each other. Be that as a man. I said, don't even talk to them, dude. Don't even go around those dudes. They're rubbing everybody the wrong way, and people are thinking about just removing them, jumping them. And then they got a batch going. Just a big old batch of wine. It's just going to be them two drinking. That's a lot of wine for you two dudes. And there's going to be trouble. So we said, when you guys drink, you have to drink in your cell. You're not going to get drunk, come out to the day room. Because, should I go there? Southern California Woods in general, program of Southsiders. We know that. Go to Penn, Woods, program of Southsiders. SoCal Woods, it ain't no thing for us. We're in county jail with Southsiders. So you go to county jail, Southsiders, go to prison, program, Southsiders. The NorCal Woods, they go to county jail in North Daniels, they get to prison, it's like program with Southsiders, like what? They never been around them, don't really know much about them, we got a program with them, it's like, so they were borderline being disrespectful of Southsiders in there. A couple of times Southsiders told us we're going to rush those fools. Like, no, don't do it, because we'd have to have their backs, and we'd hate to have their backs against you. You're homeboys, and we love you guys, and like, but we would have to, and like, just leave it alone, just let it play out. We apologize for their disrespect. So, we said, you got to stay in the cell if you're going to be drinking. No, they said, we're coming out. We're coming out. Okay. So they start drinking, and we're waiting for them to come out. Are they going to come out? And an hour goes by. We're like, they're going to get nice and sloshed, and then just come out. And as soon as they come out, we're just going to have to rush them. Then we start hearing fighting. Like, look, they're beating each other up. Like, woo! Like, yeah! This is awesome, dude! They're beating each other up. And it took a long time. It started making out the cell. One guy pulled the other back in the cell, and it was going back and forth. And it wasn't like wrestling and grappling. And like, no, it was like blow for blow. Like, we heard a lot of that, man. They're getting it. And finally, the cops came in, handcuffed them up. There's blood everywhere, and they're gone. I would love to have been a fly on the wall and know what the hell they fought about. They seem thick as thieves, man. Peas and carrots, those dudes. I not expected to go that route. Pretty damn crazy if you ask me. But hey, trip on this though, man. When I was at CMC West, there's this dude from San Jose. He slept a couple beds down from me. There wasn't a whole lot of NorCal Woods on the yard, but the ones that were there, they pretty much stuck to themselves. Had their own little car, NorCal. And the San Jose dude, he was pretty buff. He had cans of tobacco, sewed up, a lot of tobacco. He just hung out with a couple of dudes from San Jose. So NorCal Woods, they did their own little thing. Good dude, though. I liked him. A couple bunks down from me. This dude drives up, youngster. Got some new people. He comes and introduces himself to me. He's Orange County. What's up, I'm from Orange County. Oh, hey, what's up? Splinter, Bakersfield. He's like, dude, I'm fresh out of reception. I'd love a cigarette. I said, we see that wood over there? The white boy from San Jose. I said, I think you might have a couple of cigarettes. Go introduce yourself, talk, let them know you're fresh from reception. Tell them what you told me. You're dying for smoke. I'm sure he might be able to hook you up and figure it out. Because he was cool like that. Dudes do come from reception wanting a cigarette. If they can find one, because you can't get them there. You're probably stuck in a cell 90 days. Get the main line. Dude, there's any cigarettes in the house. Right there, brother, get yourself one. He's cool like that. He would have broke him up. So he goes over there and I see him smoking. Cool. Then after that, they're inseparable. They're all the time together. And I'm thinking that's kind of a trip because that San Jose dude only kicks it with NorCal and his San Jose homeboys. And now he has his Orange County kid like under his wing. Gave him his own tobacco. Put some hygiene in his locker and some coffee. Like Orange County kids living fat. Hanging out with him, working out with him. They're buddies, man. Like, okay, cool. He took the kid under his wing. Then that Orange County kid, the youngster, goes to tattoo Orange County on his stomach. He's getting it. He's laying down in bed. It's nighttime. Everyone's at yard. You have a night yard. And he's over in the back of the corner. They got a blanket over the bed. It's a dorm. He's getting it blasted. Another dude from Orange County, a skinhead, is giving Orange County to him. Tattoo, because your homeboy needs to tattoo it on you. Your homeboy needs to put... Someone from Bakersfield needs to tattoo Bakersfield on you. Someone from LA needs to tattoo LA on you. That's how it has to go, for sure. So he's getting Orange County. Dude from Orange County putting him on. And when that dude from San Jose walked by and saw him going in Orange County, his jaw dropped. He's like... He tells me, where's that dude from? I said, Orange County. He's like, what? He couldn't believe it. And he sat there and he stopped the tattoo. Tells me, come here, dude. He goes, come here. Dude got up, walked over, and he's like, where are you from? Dude's like, Orange County. He said, you told me you were from... He goes, I told you my mom was from Santa Rosa. And he goes, no, you San Jose. Yeah. I told you my mom was from San Jose and Santa Rosa. And kind of like, no, you didn't. Dude from San Jose is like, you told me you were from San Jose. That's who you rocked with. That was your car. And now you're from Orange County. Orange County in your stomach. Like, dude, this... What? I'm blown away, dude. You lied, dude. You manipulated me. Like, fuck you. Took off on him. I don't know. I think the Orange County kid took off on him first, but he was so much like smaller and he's like weak, so you didn't really see that. You just seen that fight in his shape when dude took off on him. But I think Orange County kid, because he said, dude, you're weak. You manipulated me, you're a piece of shit. Orange County tried to take off. It was weak. San Jose bombed on him, started getting that ass. But the dude who's getting the tattoo, Orange County homeboy, jumped up and they started jumping him. And it's all going on right in front of my face. And I was like, what do you do? I mean, these white boys are fighting. I mean, do I get involved? It's kind of a trip. Like, but who's in the wrong? So we just break it up. And since it was night yard, San Jose went out, got all the NorCal woods. Like, dude, this dude's from Orange County just jumped me. So now you got NorCal group and SoCal. Everyone's starting to group. And it's going to be literally a riot, NorCal, SoCal. All the other racists in there watching 11 and going, yeah, tear each other apart. But intervene. People started talking. The powers of being thought, wait a minute, we shouldn't let it come to this. Let's think about it. What actually happened? That youngster did manipulate. That's hardcore. Because we went over there and asked dude for a cigarette, and he opened his locker to get a cigarette. He noticed all kinds of store. He noticed he had a pretty cool puck of tobacco, and he had a nice little Walkman. This dude's got shit going on. He smoked a cigarette. Dude said he was from San Jose, and dude's like, yeah, me too. I am too. Older homeboy who had all the tobacco. I'm from San Jose. Like, where are you from, youngster? San Jose. Cool, let's go walk a lap, man. Here, let me break up all stuff. Let's work out. And then Orange County on his stomach. Damn, that is like a cool shot. So they decided to just go ahead and smash the youngster from Orange County. And it's crazy, he only had part of the dude, San Jose, interrupted the tattoo, and then all that stuff went down. He never did lay down to get it finished. So it was like O-R-A-N. Oren. And I wonder if when he'll ever get that finished, how he'll tell that story. He'll lie, I guarantee it. He'll be like, yeah, I was getting it done, and I had to jump up and like fight 5 people. I picked one of the guys up and I threw him in. The other 4 fell down. They'll be like, wasn't that Undertaker? WWE Volume 3? I don't know, man. Be that as it may. So, what else am I going to say, though, man? I don't know what I was going to say. But can I go ahead and say this, though, man? Since we have a couple minutes left. Oh! The phone dying. Remember the last phone I had? That bastard would die all the time? I don't really know what it was. Then I got this new phone, and I transferred everything over, and I had tons of text messages that I didn't know about, because I would get them and like just roll them to the side. Didn't realize they were collecting and piling up. I mean, I had the other phone for 2 years. Get this new phone, had like 2 years of all these text messages. People don't even talk to no more. Delete them all. Like, no wonder my last phone videos would often die 17, 18, 19 minutes. Good thing I got this new phone, I think. Like, I could record all day. But no. It tends to die at 27 minutes too, 28. Like, what's the deal? I need to just go ahead and eventually, one of these days, I'll snap out of like the phone and get like real camera. But the problem is the phones is so easy because I got the thumbnail in my gallery and I just go to Creator Studio and it's just like, dude, it's so easy to just wrap it up right there. Just involve a camera in it and be like, I don't know. 3 is a crowd. So, I got to finish up the last story where it died. It's this fool. Remember I told you guys to watch this last video? This dude ran. We saw him run. It was like figure 8. He's running around his carts. This dude's trying to catch him. He's running. Makes it back to the door. Like, shoo, that was close. Then he goes to Wasco Yard. He has like a goofy nickname. He's nobody. Then he ends up getting in trouble. Go to level 4. And we all now know that level 4 is prison. I mean, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. And like the Shoe, Pelican Bay, Corcoran, Tehachapi. But level 4 is where it really it's on and crack-a-lackin'. Level 3, shit happens. 1 and 2, but level 4, okay? That's prison. So when you go there, you got a story to tell. You're like elevated. You show up Wasco reception like, dude, I'm from a level 4. They're like, okay. You say you're from a level 4, we're going to treat you like you're from a level 4. You must know. There's a difference, believe me. So, this dude went to level 4, and now he's just all that in a big bucket of boats. Now he's trying to get the keys everywhere, and he drives up to Wasco reception. He's on his way to go to level 4 high desert again. He has the keys to building A5. A3, A4, A5, a reception. He starts shooting kites around saying he wants keys to A5, A4, and A3. All of them. He's like, it's okay if everyone has the keys in that building, but I want to be like the head guy. You like report to me. And it's so unnecessary. The analogy I use would be like, if you're working at McDonald's making fries, and you're like, I want to be like the head fry maker out of all the fry makers in like 5-mile radius. All the McDonald's in a 5-mile radius, I want to be the head fry maker. They're like, well, you'll never meet any of the other fry makers. That's okay. I still want to be the head fry maker. Yeah, but they already know how to make fries without you on their own. That's okay. Can I please have like a little badge that says head fry maker? That's what it's like. Dude, are you serious? You're in A5. You have the keys A5, fine. But you also want to have A4 and A3? Have those two who have the keys like report to you? You'll never see them. Not only that, when reception, it turns over so fast, you yourself are leaving in a week. You would give them to you and it'd be all for nothing because you never see any of those dudes and be Stupid. It's for your ego. It's for your head. Like, how do you make it out the door, dude? You have to, like, turn sideways? Like, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm coming by with my huge ego. Dude, stop it. Quit, bro. He just probably wanted to go to High Desert or wherever he's getting and say, I had Wasco. All of them. At 3, 4, and 5. Man. Bizarre, bro. So that was the story. Damn phone died. Let me get into some, since we're at 25 minutes anyway, and it might die. Let me tell you about a dream I had. Since who cares? Like, you could check out, like, if you don't just totally love the Point of View crew and you're just all about, like, whatever I just talk about, like, we don't care, Splinter, say whatever. There are people like that. Well, then you'll probably enjoy this, because it's kind of really crazy, like, dream. But if you're just like, I'm only here for the prison stories, like, I don't give a fuck about dream. Shout out to you. Cut the string and let it fly. Now, let me tell you guys that remain about this freaking dream, because you know my toe is bad. So I finally have an appointment to go to the doctor tomorrow. Thank goodness, because I'm going to go to work, and it's going to be hard to work with a sore toe. I've got to get taken care of. I had this dream that I went to the doctor for my toe, and they gave me like a big old shoe. Worse than a cast, like a big old huge shoe that clipped on. I was like, you're going to put that on my foot for my toe? Like, yeah. And I was like, well, can you give me one for my right leg too? So it bounced me out. Like, no. So then I'm going to be walking like this because this seems massive. But they put it on, I'm like, damn. And all my dreams, I always end up in county jail. Probably PTSD. I did so much time in prison, 15 years, but not just 15 years straight. A year in, 2 years out. 8 months in, 3 months out. 6 months in, 6 months out. Revolving door. On the installment plan. Constantly in. And when I was out, I'm running from the cops and ducking and dodging. Like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. And they get me. So now my dreams are like, I don't want to go back. Oh, damn, they got me. Back in county jail. So that's not I'm dreaming. Got this big old shoe in the holding tanks. Back in county jail. Getting ready to jump. Damn, I could be in there with this big shoe on. And I woke up. But I think I know why I even thought of the big shoe. Why it came to my mind. In 7th grade, I hope I can finish this damn story. They called a bunch of us in nurse's office. Start checking our spines. The students in front of me, they'd pull up their shirts. They're